presented by Memphis Shades, the clear choice for custom windshields and fairings for your motorcycle. And Wild Ass Seats, stay in the saddle longer and in total comfort no matter your butt or budget.
Pullout. I don't think a pullout includes two pumps and a twist.
No, the other sofa is our pullout sofa. You can tell.
No, it's not.
I can.
That's a baby making sofa right there.
I was going to say, I got 3 kids. We don't have a pull-out sofa.
White couches could be a good and a bad thing.
Yeah.
Gross.
They all end up white at the end.
There's no way that it's a good thing.
That's what smells bleach.
It don't matter if the liquid spilled is white in color.
It's you really don't know until it dries up.
Not spilling, it's high velocity.
It's a little crusty.
Or a
What
drip.
is that crusty spot?
I was being more subtle, Ryan.
Well, stop it.
We are not.
I don't even know if I know the meaning of the word
talk
subtle,
like this
Brittany.
in the first minute.
Why not?
No one said any bad. It's 49 seconds in. We can say fuckity fuck.
So we
fuck
can't
all
make
we
27 cents on YouTube?
Nope.
Yeah.
It's a good thing I put the intro in. That way it gives us at least 10 seconds, I think.
I got a good finger grip on this ball tonight, so.
Well, I'm sure you do.
Wedge
Look
it
at
up
that.
in the middle.
Please.
Man, you got the finger right there in between them.
Nope.
That's the kung fu ball.
That goes like this.
There you
if I
go.
put the finger in between them.
I like that. It's better.
The old
You guys
gooch
want
grab.
to see what we're talking about?
I'm
Hey,
just
man.
gripping. I'm
Join
just
the
gripping
next
like
YouTube
this.
live.
It's like the
I
little
don't
ball
know
tickler.
exactly.
Ryan's been
Damn, Ryan,
practicing
you
his
got
grip.
skills.
Yeah, there's something going on there.
That's a big
Ryan
hand.
knows his way around a ball sack.
He's had a lot of practice over the years.
He sure
know.
does, man.
No.
Don't underestimate.
Wait till you all get yours shipped to you.
Is mine going to be rainbow?
Oh, for sure. My daughter's already working on it.
Nice.
Dustin's is going to be a
Was
nice
it-
shade. Dustin's going to be a nice shade of blue.
Was
Nice.
it Bob?
Blue
that sent
balls,
the
I can't wait.
chapstick- The
Yep.
chapstick one.
Yes, Bob sent us chapstick ones. That's a different friend.
Yeah.
That is a serious. When you're out in public and you pull that out and start rubbing the end of that dick on your lips.
Yeah.
Chapstick.
That's his wife's, by the way.
What are you talking about?
Bob sent a picture of his wife's chapstick holder, and it's a crocheted dick.
Percy isn't in the know.
So the head just
Yep.
pops over and you put your chapstick.
I am way behind. Have
All
you seen
in
that
the
on
tip.
Instagram?
No, he sent in a group
He
chat.
texted me.
Oh, in the group chat. Yeah, I'm like
It's all in
severely.
the tip.
Dave's not special.
Hey,
he
the
got
next-
left out.
The next Patreon that wins gets a ball sack koozie.
Maybe so. I'm gonna put it. I told her. I said after FDBM this year, she's gonna come home with 50 orders of ball sack koozies.
She might.
Hey man, the ball sack koozies are real.
Oh,
Busy all
Jesus
summer.
Christ. Where
Put
the
her
hell
to
did he
colleges.
get that?
Obviously, that's homemade.
Dude,
Yeah.
that's a flipper.
It is.
That's a flipper.
So tonight on the news, it was all about cockfighting.
I bet it was.
Well then.
And how many times can you say cockfight without getting busted on
But
regular
FCC,
television?
I mean,
Yeah.
I have no
I would
idea.
guess as long as you're seeing chickens on there or roosters, as long as you're
Yeah,
seeing roosters on
yes.
TV, they can
There
say
was
cockfight as much as
A
they
lot
want.
of cock on there. All right, everybody warm up their cock.
Yeah. Who was it? Oh, one of our Discord members sent that picture of the Big Bone Lick Baptist Church.
Big bone lick.
Yeah, that was Balzac.
Yeah. Yep.
Did you see the Uranus hat trick photo?
Yes, I
So
saw
it's
that.
Doolittle,
Sent.
Dix, and Uranus.
Yep.
Oh my God, Dustin.
Ryan, we're really gonna have to do something with that koozie.
You
I am
can do,
doing
some-
it.
you can do whatever you want with it when you get
drinking out
yours.
of it.
The way he's wrapping his fingers around that left testy, I'll tell you what, it's throwing my concentration off.
Hey, Bob, do us a favor. Please don't send one of these to Ryan. I don't even want to see that. Alternating between the chapstick flip lid and the ball koozie.
On the ball
I'll
koozie.
tell you what, man.
I'll finish my beer and apply the chapstick generously.
He's getting it done, son. He's making it happen. So what are we talking about tonight?
What everybody else is talking about this time of the month.
We got to. Or what are we talking about? Periods?
Yeah, that was a bad choice of words.
I don't know. It's not mine. I've been fixed.
That red's not. That red is not period red for 24. It's a different kind of red.
No, yeah, it is. Isn't it?
Although it does look like it's got a lot of iron in it.
It's disgusting.
I'm not talking about colors. I'm not doing it.
2024 Harley Davidson motorcycles.
Yeah,
The new shit.
The new shit.
The new.
new.
Everybody watch the reveal?
Yes.
No.
It was
I don't
like,
think I did actually.
never mind. I don't want to get fucking
No, this is why we're
off
here.
You two.
I haven't
cares
seen the
about
reveal
YouTube?
yet, but I have gone to see the bikes at dealers.
Yeah.
I did go see the bikes, and I will say the ST CVO is probably the perfect motorcycle, in my opinion.
Which color scheme did you
Wow.
see?
I saw the black one, and that is the first time that I've seen a Harley sitting at that price range where I was like, I would pay that money for that bike, because there's nothing you have to do to it
Right.
except maybe bumpers.
Pipes or
It
mufflers.
needs louder pipes. As good as they
Yeah,
look,
I mean-
and as much time and work went into those pipes, they're not loud enough.
But the carbon fender, the carbon dash, the carbon cowl on the seat, the carbon exhaust tips. I mean, everything it's black and it's got little red accents. I mean, it's fucking dope. I mean,
Tony's got it,
that's all I can say.
Tony's got to
color-
like it for the forged tips.
What color is the paint on the tank where it says Harley Davidson?
It's red.
Is it red?
Yeah, it has that eagle on it.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's got the fucking reservoirs, the big dick energy fucking shock reservoirs on the back. I mean, everything about it is fucking, it's badass.
The only thing that would make it better is if it had the VBT. Which
Is
it
it-
doesn't.
Yeah.
Is it a 117 or 121?
It's a 121 high
121.
output Milwaukee
Yeah.
8.
Oh, seriously though.
It's
Well,
Let's save the best for last, though. Let's start our way up from the bottom,
okay, let's do it.
all right.
because we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 new in quotation mark models.
Okay.
Well,
And-
Dustin, you're the professional here, so you tell us what's on the bottom and how we need to work our way up.
I'm not necessarily putting these in a bottom to top order. I'm just putting them from, I guess, like lowest displacement
Okay.
to
Okay.
Well, I like how
maybe
they got
price
rid of
range.
all they simplified the whole lineup too.
Yeah,
They did,
buddy.
yeah.
Yep.
So we're starting with the 24 Road Glide, which there's one choice now.
Yeah,
Okay.
20. It's a road glide.
It's a Road Glide. That's it. 117. You got your choices between chrome and black finish. Most of these look way better in the black finish.
I'm telling you, for what that bike is right there that you're looking at, I also think that's a fair price for that bike. That's
Dude, it's a badass bike for $26,000. It's
Man,
a solid fucking choice.
I'm gonna tell you, I'm a huge fan of what they've been working to get to this point in changing the lineup. I mean, I don't think I ever remember a time when, at least on the touring bikes, that they've delivered more value.
It definitely
in
has
the
more
line.
value.
Yeah.
Well, it makes sense now. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Because you're not. It's simplified. You
Well, the
know what I
standard
mean? You have this.
models were all bullshit before, right?
Yeah.
You get the smaller display.
Yep.
You got chrome. I mean, that's all bullshit.
Right.
You know, that was just to sell to the people that said they couldn't afford the special.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So now they've gotten rid of all the specials, and now it's one bike at $26,000. It's fucking got everything you want.
And one thing I do know about this motorcycle, when they did this body redesign, they redesigned the triple tree on the Road Glide, and the Street Glide so that it's so much easier to replace the bars.
Yeah.
You don't have to take the whole fairing and that whole mess apart.
Yeah.
Those bars are as easy to replace on a Road Glide as they were on a Road King or a fucking Sportster. I mean, it has a top clamp.
I wouldn't go that fucking far. There's
Dude, they are not.
do.
They are not hard. I mean, other than there's the hand controls are a lot more complicated, but what they've done to simplify it, I really like what they did.
Yeah, it looks good. I mean, like everybody predicted, the CVO styling trickled its way down. That's what this is. Because
Yeah.
I had two side by side. I had a CVO, and I had one of these models, and I'm like, this is exactly the same design.
So
Dustin,
what we're looking at is the
does
base.
it have the electronic panel in it, or does it have analog dials on the?
It's got the electric panel.
It's got the electric panel.
Yeah.
It's got the
there's-
same, right? Mm-hmm. The only difference is, from what I understand, is that you have to pay for the 3-year subscription,
Yeah.
which comes with included in the price of the CVO.
All right. So let's see the next one, because then they simplified the same thing with the Street Glide.
Well,
right?
let me throw out one thing before we switch off the Road Glide, because I think I'm still not a fan of the new fairing. I think it looks like a chip
Same.
with too much shit injected in her lips. But I will say,
So basically, you're saying that the Road Glide has dick sucking lips.
it's
from DSL.
pretty much, but not mine. Yeah. But I do think that when we get to the ST, we can talk about it later or whatever, but that black Road Glide ST, you don't notice it as much.
No, I
with
think
the-
it's the graphics
with the paint. Yeah. And everything.
and they have
I'll
they
tell
have
you what.
yeah.
But it's just ugly as shit on the regular
And the
Road Glide.
coolest fucking color that came out this year is the one that used to be fucking standard. Those cocksuckers.
What color is that?
You said you weren't going to talk colors.
The black in the
That-
ST is the fucking badass color. And
It's not a
standard.
It's not a vivid black though. It's
Yeah.
a raven metallic. It's got more flake in it.
Yeah.
That's not the vivid black. You're doing a pterodactyl.
yeah.
I'm just spitting facts. All right. Next up,
just-
the Street Glide.
Standard Street Glide.
The Street Glide, the only one.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
Yeah.
it's fucking cool, dude. I mean,
It
is.
I think
Yeah,
it's
I like
100%
this new
improved.
fairing. Yeah.
I like how
The
they
lights in it look
Yeah.
really good.
I like how they shed like 16 to 18 pounds on both of these models. Just, I mean, that's a performance gain. I mean, you're going to be able to
The
brake,
thing with the
take off.
Look at
Street
that bike,
Glide,
dude.
the lines on the Street Glide are just so fucking clean,
Yep.
right? And that's what they
gonna-
that's
it's
what they
clean
fucked up on
and
the Road
it's-
Glide. But it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful.
Yep. Now we had the shark skin blue in the black trim,
Love it.
and also a vivid black and chrome. That shark skin's got me, dude.
So is this the whiskey? So we're looking at a whiskey fire colored Street Glide, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
With the
Yeah.
black trim.
With the
not
black,
what it looks
with the
Change
black
the
trim.
bags,
in
too.
real life, it looks nicer than that. That
That
red.
black.
I mean, I
but
think
that
it
black,
looks awesome.
The blacked out motor looks pretty dope.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Yeah.
Yep.
It's
Yeah.
it's hands down better.
that is such a nice bike. God damn, it is nice.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I mean, fucking 117 all the way across the board. You know what I mean? Which is cool.
Yep.
All right.
I guess they have, what did they call it? Wind tunnel tested the aerodynamics on these two.
Okay, so you know what I noticed that I really like too is that now the Street Glide and Road Glide are exactly the same price with the trim options. You know what I mean? So you're paying the same price.
Weren't they before?
No, I believe
I don't
for a
know.
period of time you were paying more for one of them, and I don't remember which
I don't
one.
I think
remember
the
that.
Road Glide was more expensive.
I
'Cause-
believe
'cause
I
it-
believe
I
he's
could
right.
be
better than the
I
Street
could
Glide,
be
that's why.
talking out of my ass, but
Not
they're
anymore.
both.
I thought they were the
I
same
think
price.
they're.
Yeah.
I think they're both drastically improved in looks. Personally,
I agree.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, I'm with Dave on the fairing on the Road Glide. I
don't know what the fuck they were
it's-
thinking, man. It
it's a
just
big- it's a big
it doesn't
thing.
go
I
with the
still
rest of the
haven't
bike.
seen one in person, I don't think. Because the pictures I've seen I liked, but
We'll go inject a bunch of shit in Jared's lips and look at him, and you'll see it.
put some tinfoil in his mouth.
Yeah,
It's probably what his ass looks like after a good pegging.
oh my god.
all puckered and inflated.
Just take a picture of him about Saturday
Son of a bitch
night
looks
about
like a
11:30.
Looks like a stem of red grapes.
Yeah, there you go. That's it. That's it right there.
Okay,
It's inside out.
next.
So what does
Oh,
everybody
God.
think? What does everybody think? Street Glide, yay, yay.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
like the way it looks.
I saw that
Yeah, I think they're
whiskey.
both-
What's that color? The whiskey-ish, the whiskey reddish thing.
Whiskey fire.
Whiskey fire.
Whiskey
Whiskey
fire.
fire.
It doesn't look like that. I saw that at the dealer, and it was
Oh,
absolutely
it's probably
gorgeous.
darker.
Absolutely
Is it,
gorgeous.
or is it darker than in the picture?
There's more whiskey in real life than in that.
We're not talking
that shot.
colors. Those motherfuckers.
Did you lick it?
All right.
I
next.
did.
Shoot.
It wasn't my brand, but it'll work.
They added a lot of like
He
squaring
left his
features
undercarriage mark.
to the saddlebags and the tank. I don't know if you guys noticed that.
Yeah. It's
Well,
to
they're
cut the wind.
They're not stretched, but they're larger, right?
No, like they I think they
volume-wise.
did add space, but if you look at like the back corner, they chopped the back corner,
Yeah.
and then that tank is not round the way the current ones are. It has like sort of a notch in it.
Yeah, they cleaned up the
So-
lines across the board.
Is
It
that
gives it
whiskey
a
fire?
very
Is that a
different look.
two-tone?
No.
No,
It's a one.
It's not. So that's just shading in there. That's
Yeah.
not
Shadows,
actual.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah, this is like
okay.
a 3D model, so it's
Yeah.
not
Okay. All
a
right.
totally.
They've been using 3D models for years.
Yeah.
Next.
All right.
What's next?
Road Glide CVO, and what we're showing here is Copperhead, which I saw this color
That's
today, and
really
it's
pretty.
tight. The color is tight.
Yeah,
thing
that's
is-
really nice.
It's a
That bike's
good-looking
fucking
bike,
boss.
too, man.
It goes
That
really
bike is
well
boss.
with the anniversary colors from last year.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
The
it's
scorched
got the
chrome. The scorched
VVT.
chrome is a looker. Yeah.
They should have put an eagle on that one. That would have been fucking sick.
Yeah.
Is scorched chrome? Is that the black chrome, or is that something different?
I think it's a new monster. It's a new
Scorched
monster.
chrome is a silver color, Tony.
Yeah.
It looks
It
good though.
fucking looks dope.
Oh no, I'm sorry. The scorched chrome is that black. It's the pipes.
It's the grayish,
Yeah.
not the black.
The gray.
like
Not the black
gloss.
chrome. It's
Yeah.
the grayish chrome.
It looks nice.
It does
Yeah.
look nice.
Not a fan.
Copperhead's a good color, man. It looks good on the Street Glide too.
Oh,
See,
wait
now-
a minute. You know what? That's the color that I saw. Not that whiskey, whatever that was.
Fire.
It's the copper.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the copperhead. That's what I saw.
So
Jay, when you
with
saw it, did it look a little purple in some light?
It does
put on a
look
purple
kind of
tinge.
maroon.
The one
Yeah.
that they had was outside. So no, I didn't. Maybe if it's in the shade, but no, I didn't see any purple.
Maybe
So
maybe it
what's
was the
the,
showroom lights.
Yeah,
What's
think
the
it looks maroon
horsepower
in
on
that
that
picture.
VVT?
Horsepower?
Yeah,
It's
on the-
probably
on the
around
VVT.
I want to say 127 horse.
So like 130 horsepower. That's fucking serious business, dude.
Yeah.
and again, 45 grand. I don't think it's a bad price.
Do you notice too that Harley is actually like the brakes actually say Brembo on them now?
Yeah.
They're not. They don't
Yeah.
have the Harley markings.
You know
on them.
those bimbo brakes, boy. They stop.
those bimbo brakes.
You
Yeah.
got to get
Those
bimbos in
bimbos,
front of you,
boy.
man.
Yep. They'll stop and suck you hard.
They sure will. They suck that thing really good.
Now, Dave,
God.
I got to ask your opinion. Go back to the other
What was
picture.
that picture?
One
That
time,
was the
Dustin.
fucking lips.
So with
What was that
the
picture you
scallops
just-
with the scallops on the front of that fairing, do you believe it's better looking than it is plain?
What are you talking about?
The paint scallops on the front of that fairing. Do you believe it looks better? Does it detract from how you feel about the light?
It still sucks. I mean, the problem with the way they designed it. I was talking to one of the guys at the dealership yesterday, and he agreed. It's too curvy, right? The rest of the bike is really nice. The lines are really nice, but there's too much going on in that fairing, and then you've got that draw on the side. It just looks like shit.
When you look at it from the front, it looks like it's smiling.
It does, and you can't unsee it.
Yeah. Once
Right.
you see it, once you see the
Yeah.
smile, it just looks like it's smiling.
Looks like a 2000s rap video.
Let me see
Yeah.
it again.
It's too much.
Ding.
Look like it's smiling.
Flavor
too much.
Flav.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
I think if they maybe, if they hadn't have brought that light over to the sides,
Yeah, I agree.
I think it
it,
resembles.
it would be a lot better.
They could have kept it that size without bringing it all the way over to the
Yeah.
side.
Yeah.
Yep.
if you take the light out of it, it resembles the ST fairing quite a bit.
It kind of does.
You mean the
The
lowrider?
way- yeah. See
The
how
lowrider
the
ST.
windshield's cut out at the
Yeah.
top?
Yep.
I mean, you take that light out of it, it has a lot of that DNA in it. I mean, it's
It
not
does.
exact, of course,
Yeah,
but
but they really screwed the pooch on that. I will say the one thing I was disappointed with on and I guess it's both the road glide and the street glide. I swear to God, someone said that shield was adjustable, and apparently it's not.
Oh,
The shield?
Yeah,
I bet
the
you it's
windshield.
awfully easy to ride at night with all that light, though.
for sure.
There is an adjustable.
All that light
Well,
it's
that's just
throwing
it.
off.
It's the shield itself isn't adjustable, but they've gone back and they have a vent just like we have on our road glides and street glides now.
Yeah,
it's just
that's
bigger,
adjustable.
longer. Yeah.
Because in the past, the HD headlights sucked the balls.
That's why I've got custom dynamics.
I know.
Which is
you
a
had to
whole
buy
nother
'em.
story.
You had to buy new ones. But that one there, I would imagine, throws quite a bit of light. It should, the size of it.
Yeah, and
I
I'm sure
think
that's
so.
what they're going to say is that, oh, well, we brought that out on the sides to widen the beam.
I'll tell you
But
what,
we
having
could
it
do
out on the
without
side-
doing
That's
that.
where your blinkers are going to, your integrated blinkers are going to be on the sides
Yeah.
because they're no longer on the handlebars
Yeah, well,
or on the fairing.
Well,
you know what I mean? They're not
whatever.
mounted on the
I've
fairing.
got mine
anymore.
integrated in my headlight too, and it doesn't look like a fucking overblown grill.
Well, I'll tell you what, I got that custom Baja Designs that shoots it out on the sides too, the way the light's designed.
You're
Yeah.
going to
And
jail.
that is nice.
You're going to prison at some point.
I'm not
In
going
Iowa.
to
You're gonna
prison.
go-
I'm just going to be able to. I'm just going to be able to see the road.
EPA is
Yeah.
going to be knocking on Tony's door. Listen,
That's right.
motherfucker,
You know what? Try to
those
catch me,
headlights
Ranger
got to
Rick.
go.
Some Illinois
Try to
state
catch
cop's
me,
going to
Ranger
give him a cavity search on I-55. I can see it already.
Ralph Nader's going to chase your ass down because you're running people off the road.
Just flash,
Man, I'll
Tony.
pull-
When the cop comes towards you, just flash your light. You'll blind that motherfucker. He won't see you for
gonna say,
he won't
dude.
see you for a while.
You know what?
In other
pull
news, an
over for a
18-car
cavity
pileup on I-55 occurred today.
Caused by a police officer being blinded.
I'm just
Yeah.
saying,
By a
having
tiny
that light
cox.
kick out on the sides though, it's nice. It
Yeah.
really is. It really helps.
On to the next.
All right,
God damn.
motherfucker looks good.
CVO Street
Street
Glide.
Glide CVO with that #1 paint scheme.
We sold one of these over the weekend, and I was able to get the Copperhead photographed today. But I wish we had this one because this paint job's awesome.
How did this one? Did you say you got one of these in this
Not
paint scheme? No.
this paint scheme, no.
I'd be interested
That's
to
the
know
legendary orange.
what this looks like in
is, yeah.
in real life because it
Yeah,
looks
'cause
really
it's
super
called
busy.
orange.
You got a front view of that one, Dustin?
I do not. I only have two side views.
All right.
That looks fucking.
Now
dope.
that looks better. That looks better there.
It's not red. It is orange.
It's orange,
And-
yeah.
And it's a
Yeah, it looks
throwback.
very
It's a
red in
throwback paint scheme to one of the first CVOs with this paint scheme.
Yeah, I'm not. It's not the color. I'm just from this side on that shot. Sorry
Yeah.
for you guys on YouTube. It just looks really
Red.
busy, and it could be because of the chrome on the pipes.
Yeah.
I really like how the painted in lines look on this one.
how it
I just
matches all the way
noticed it.
across.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have a really cool step down.
Where the Fast Johnny
Stripe.
dropped the ball, this picked it back up.
Exactly, Dustin. Thank you. Right. This is exactly what I was talking about on that Fast Johnny, on how those lines didn't.
Line
I
up.
still liked
didn't
the
look
Fast
right.
Johnny, but
Those,
Those-
those CVOs are nice.
So,
Yeah.
so Brittany, when you were talking about the lines, what I really like is look at the line on the front fender, how it follows the integrated blinker lights, the long lights that goes all the way across. And then that same shape of line is followed on the back of the fender or on the back of the bag. That is really, really smart how that looks.
Yeah. No, it's cool.
It's
Home run.
good. I like
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Yep.
It's cool.
They got
there's a
the
lot of
nice
value
audio
in these
system in
bikes
this
too,
and
man.
Yeah.
What's that, Tony?
I think there's value this year in these bikes.
45 grand, dude. I mean, what are you going to do to this bike other than put new pipes on it?
Well, I mean, and that's the thing. I mean, these
Maybe
bikes are
bars.
built.
Maybe bars,
Fucking
but
they're
maybe.
built. Yeah.
So from what I understand, the way they're mounting the bars now, there's a lot more adjustability on the stock bars than what we had before.
I think just raising the bars up higher might solve that problem, right? You might not need new bars; they just might need to be raised.
I read.
I think there needs to be options on the bars at this price.
One of the guys in the Road Glide forums, one of the Road Glide forums I belong to, went out and saw a bunch of these. And what he was saying is that it felt like, with the CVOs at least, they feel more like the 14-inch bars that everybody puts on their bikes now.
Sure.
It was closer to that. And if that's true, then, man, I mean, this is a good deal.
Because, I mean, what your base one's 26, 25?
Yeah, 26,
25. So you're looking at another 20 grand.
So
But,
this motor's 115 horsepower. It's not the 127 like I said earlier.
Yeah, and
It's
the
a
VVT.
121, but it has the VVT in it.
Yeah, it's got the VVT. That's the thing. So you got to ask yourself, is it $20,000 worth of work done on this bike?
Right. Well, I can tell you this. I talked to one of our long-term patrons and good friend of our podcast and just a good friend in general, Mark. He just bought he bought a 2023 CVO, and he took it out and he said, I believe his words were "scary fucking fast," and he said that the way he felt riding it was, and he has he traded in a built-out 114. And the way he felt riding this 121 with the VVT is that the power range goes up, the power band goes up, and it just stays there through all of the gears, and it never lets off. That it just stays up, and you have all the power that you want, and it delivers all the power that you want all the time.
I mean,
Is how he described it. Through all of the gears, everywhere you needed it, it was delivering the power that you wanted.
I would say if you hang out another year, it's going to start trickling down in the other ones.
Dude, if it trickles down anymore, there's going to be a lot of guys walking around with permanent boners.
Well, I'm not saying in the 121, but I'm going to say it's going to trickle down to the 117s.
I read somewhere over the last few days that that is not the plan. The plan is to keep the VVT on the CVO.
Well,
and not to take it down to the 117. I would think if they were going to put it anywhere, they'd put it on the ST.
Yeah. I think it'll go down to the 117s eventually. It has to.
It's badass.
Not if that's part of the gotcha to get you to go up to the extra 20.
Well, I mean, that was the whole
to get
deal with the
CVO.
117 for a while. You know, the 117 was exclusive to CVOs.
Yeah.
Yeah, but dude, that's been a thing for decades. The trickle down on the power.
It's going to be the same way with that one. There'll be something bigger, a 131 VVT.
Yep.
Moving on.
Yeah.
Pan Am.
God damn.
And it's a bad
really wanna
motherfucker
see
too,
this, man.
And let me tell you what, at 29 grand, that's a fucking deal.
It is decked out. Did you see it?
Yeah.
In real life?
No, I haven't seen it. No.
Have you seen one, Dave?
No, they didn't have one. I'm hoping to see one this weekend.
Dustin, let me tell me, because I'm not sure. Does it come with all the shit that you're seeing in the picture? Are all the bags and everything
From what
included?
I understand, everything you see here comes standard.
Yeah, that's
God
crazy,
damn.
man.
That's a
crazy.
fucking deal. 'Cause That's
28,000?
$5,000 in bags.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
it is
insane.
$5,000 in bags. Why anyone would buy one of the lower priced ones when you can get this motherfucker right now is I wouldn't.
Who makes those?
I go straight for this one.
Are those GVs? Who makes those bags? Do you know?
I don't know.
Or the boxes?
I have no idea.
I don't think Harley farms that out, Dave.
Oh, I can't believe that they make they manufacture the cases.
Think they farm those out, dude. I don't think they do.
Why the fuck would they make their own?
It comes with a backrest on that top one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just a sticker.
Fucking
Look at that.
gnarly.
Wow.
That's gnarly. And I mean, Tony said there's $5,000 in bags. I bet you there's $2,000 in lights on that thing.
I mean, those fucking bags are expensive, dude.
Yeah.
Because in that other picture that Dustin showed, all the lower lights that are on there, look at that. Those
I
motherfuckers
didn't
are
know
included.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, it's
Adaptive-
a
I don't know if
fucking
that's
cool
new or
bike.
not.
Adaptive headlight too.
Adaptive headlight, yeah. That thing's badass, dude. The only thing I would say to this is that I do wish they would have gone with a different color because that to me is very reminiscent of Africa Twin color schemes.
The black. Well, the Africa Twin was what? White, red, and
Red, white, and blue.
Yeah.
red, white, and blue.
And
Red,
gold.
white, and
Had
blue,
some
yeah.
gold accents in it, too.
Yeah.
Well, this is orange though.
Yeah.
Is it orange?
It's cool.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
orange.
the
I don't
legendary
know how
orange, yep.
orange is it? Because it's titled orange, but it looks really fucking red.
Well, even on the reveal video, I thought it was red at first.
I thought it was too, but if it's the legendary orange, it's not a red. It is orange.
It's like a
color is
burnt orange.
What's the Pan Am normal?
Man, it
20
does not
grand?
look like that at all.
Well,
regular
it's the
or-
special
The special is 20 grand.
20
without
grand. So,
without all the
yeah.
cases and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so I mean,
with
you're
nothing.
getting the cases, you're getting all the crash bars too that are
Yep,
added
all the
there,
crash
and
bars. The skid
Yeah,
plate.
it's-
The skid plates
yeah,
on
that's
there
that's
and
a
the
good
bags,
deal on that bike,
and all the lighting.
values there on that one.
for sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm a
It's-
fan.
Yeah, it's weird, right? It's weird that they have.
So-
I don't know, dude. They did a good job.
So let me ask you this: is there still the Pan Am Special, or is there just the Pan Am and the CBO?
The special's still there.
It's just the
The
special.
special
Just
still
the
there.
special.
So they kept the special.
They dropped
Yeah.
the lower range one.
They
Yeah.
dropped the lower range.
So
one
is it
without
really
the adaptive
special?
ride height? Yeah,
Is it
not
really?
really.
Yeah, you know, it's
That adaptive ride
They
height
just
special.
kept
just the Pan Am.
I mean, they just kept the name.
But again, why would you do the special when you can pay a little bit more and have every fucking thing that they
Right.
offer?
Well,
Everything
I will-
they
Yeah,
offer.
By the time you buy all that, you're over that price.
I
Right,
will
exactly.
say
Is to
though,
buy it aftermarket,
right now
yeah.
they only have one color for the CVO, so I could see people buying the special to get the color that they want and then adding the other shit in.
No, I would just do this, dude. Fuck
Yeah.
that.
I'm just saying that
Yeah.
would be a reason
No,
that they. would
I
do
hear
it.
you. I hear you.
We had a
I'm
guy.
just
We had a
saying-
guy come by that ugly ass yellow one that
Really?
they made, the Easter egg yellow painting. I
No.
think he's switching tins on it though with another model we got on the floor.
yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
It's ugly.
it was like a big Easter egg going down the road.
Yeah, it looks
Well,
like a
you're
big
getting
yellow
ready to
banana
break out
dick
the
is what it
fucking-
looks like.
The goddamn big dick energy's the next bike, dude.
Pow!
Damn.
God damn.
The CVO Road Glide ST, and it was the talk of the dealership today.
Oh, dude,
You got one
forged
in black.
carbon pieces.
We
are
have
fucking
this
just
very
badass.
model
they
on
added
our
a
floor right
lot.
now.
Yeah.
Yes,
The one I saw was the white. And let me tell you, I have never seen a white like that. I hate
I got
white.
DNA on my
That
desk.
white was amazing. But this black one is unfucking believable.
it's that Raven metallic. So it's not a vivid black. I mean, it's just not.
Yeah.
Dude, Tony, you trading in your bike?
No,
Are you
Maybe.
sure though? Are you sure?
no, I'm not sure.
I'm not
sure.
dude, I'm going to tell you straight up. If not for the fact that I'm finished building my bike out, I would have walked out with one of these this weekend.
Dude, Dave, I think you should go in and price this out right now.
Not happening, bro.
I think you should.
Not happening. My bike is free and clear and all built out.
Shit.
Riding that bitch till till I can't hold her up.
Next week then?
Well, that'll be next week.
Could be. And I'm going into an RG3. But that ST
forged
is
carbon, though, man. That
Dude,
forged
it's
carbon pieces are just
unbelievable.
I mean, like I said, there's nothing. They even got fucking the crash bar with the roller wheels on it.
Yeah.
43
so-
grand, man. 43 grand.
This is where I'm
Yeah.
at. This would be okay. So I guess I don't see it though, because it says CVOST. Did they take the speakers out of the bags, or there are speakers in the bags?
Looks like the
There's no
speakers are going.
speakers.
See,
Yeah, I
now
didn't
that
pay
would
attention.
be my jam because I
Yep.
don't like that about the CVO. I don't
Yeah.
like the big stereo system.
Yep.
I much prefer to not have that shit in the bags. That
It-
Tony-
The only
right.
place
That
where
might
this
be-
one's dropped is it not having the VVT. That's the only thing.
Yep.
It's gonna be it's faster than the other one.
Oh, it's going to be fast as shit.
This is the one that's 127 horsepower.
Yeah, it's a 121 high output, dude. I mean, it's fucking badass. The little red trim.
Well, it's even on the wheels.
Yeah, I fucking love it, dude.
It might be the best bike that Harley's ever dropped. Just stock right off the line. Nothing
This
done to it.
motherfucker will be one of those historic bikes, like the FXR, that people are going to talk about 20 years from now.
Man, it is fucking something.
I hope they make a street glide version of this too.
Yeah, that would be pretty
You know,
cool.
this really is going to be one of those bikes. It's going to go back and they're going to think, you remember that fucking ST
Yeah.
CVO they made in 24?
I
I'm kind of
agree.
surprised they didn't make a street glide just from the start in an ST.
Yeah, I agree with
Too
Dave
fast
though.
for
When
that
you look at
fairing.
that ST fairing, black like that with the paint, with the eagle paint on it, that light doesn't look as it doesn't look as hideous.
Doesn't look as shitty.
No, whatever they did, it looks fuck.
And I
that.
don't
I don't think it
think
looks
if
the
they
same.
do the street glide
Doo-doo?
like this, it's
If they
I don't-
do it?
yeah, I
Yeah,
think it's going to
doo-doo.
look a little doo-doo-ish. I don't think it's going to look as
Well,
good.
they don't.
They don't have to add the
I mean,
eagle
the-
if that's what you think is weird.
No.
about it.
It's
But when it
the
comes to
balance is going to be
like
different.
bagger racing, they don't race the street glide.
Not really.
You know, no, they're all road glides.
Dustin, you guys have one of these, don't you?
We do.
Man, did you
It's
have
killer.
to walk
It's a
around
bad
the
motherfucker, dude.
Did you have to walk around with a folder in front of your pants when you saw it?
Yeah.
You could hang a towel on me.
It does have like the Kotex front fender though,
Shit.
but
What?
I don't know.
That forged carbon, dude, it's fucking badass.
It
Yeah,
is. I wish. I mean, I'm not bitching about it. I just wish that the fender was
Went down a little bit further
more
in
on
the
the
back.
back. Yeah, and
Had a little
after
bit of
Oh,
a wrap
yeah.
to it.
Yeah,
After
if you
riding
But it,
my,
does, but it has that other guard up there.
after riding
Doesn't
my
matter.
bike this weekend, because my carbon fiber fender I put on is shorter on the rear than my 10. It does make a difference.
Yeah, you get caught in some rain, you're gonna get wet.
Yep.
With the
I had
shorter
some
fender.
cement
The only
shit
thing that
looking
pisses
stuff
me
on the
off
bike.
Yeah.
is if you'd have to change that seat out. That would suck.
Yeah.
My understanding is the
just wonder if it's
seats
comfortable.
don't transfer from the previous years to the 24s.
I could
Well, I
see
just
that.
mean the way
it-
that it works with the cowl and everything. I just hate to have to replace that. You
Well,
know, for
it
something.
won't be very long before Saddleman makes a custom seat that fits that thing perfectly.
Yeah.
But even on the non CVO models, my understanding is that your seats won't transfer. You have to have them reshaped or
No.
shaped
well, it looks
down
like
or
there's
whatever.
enough of a overall body design that I could understand that.
Everything just fits on that bike, man. I mean,
Yeah,
they
even
really did
even
do a
with the
good job
dong
with it.
shaped intake, which I didn't care on the last STs, this one it looks better.
I agree
It
with
does.
you. I
It
agree
does.
with you.
I agree with you too. I mean,
I'd rub the shit out of that thing. When I was riding it.
on this
I would
this
just
bike
rub it the whole time I'm riding it.
on that
take it.
on that bike, that intake
Take it.
just looks like it's supposed to be there.
It does.
It fits perfectly. And
Now,
I
can't-
fucking hate that intake. I hate it. And,
Yeah,
and
I-
on
you
this
know-
bike, it looks amazing.
That's the one that came on my bike, and I took it off immediately.
yeah,
Did-
it weighs
did your
about
little-
47 pounds.
Did your little legs hit it too?
It did.
Did it? So because I'm looking
Full
at
of shit. There's
Yeah,
no way
He had
Tony's
no
legs
bend in that knee.
No, there was no bend. It just, but my leg did hit it.
There's no way. There's no fucking way.
It's
His
not
leg
like it
never
was
hit
in the
that.
way or anything, but I did hit it.
I mean, it doesn't look like they've adjusted like the placement, right? Offset anything with either that or the engine or the foot control. So I've got to assume if it's a problem on the 23, it's a problem on the 24. But this might make you want to put up with the problem because it's
Yeah,
hot.
you just stroke it. You just got to rub it when you're riding it. And that way it doesn't. You forget all about your leg hitting it at that point. Actually, I want a leg hitter, to be honest. If you're going to have something, I want it to,
Are you
knee
like
knocker.
that? Are you like that accountant dude on Sons of Anarchy? Remember Did you guys? I know you guys
Chucky-
watched
I'd
it.
like
Chucky-
a proper
Chucky that
knee
didn't
knocker.
have the fingers.
Yeah, the guy that with the
I accept
what
that.
was it? Something masturbation syndrome or whatever.
He lost his fingers.
That dude
trying
could
to-
snap his bean in
Oh my
15
God.
seconds. He was a professional bean snapper.
They get that guy out of prison, and he's in there next to Clay and freaking Jackson. He just reaches in the pants and starts pulling.
That'd be Tony riding this Road Glide SC down the road. It's like, Mommy, what's that man doing on that motorcycle? Don't look, Bobby.
I'd come back, I'd weigh 10 pounds less than when I left.
Yeah. Those front.
Somebody
those
give me
front
some
brake
orange
rotors look
slices.
dope, too.
Oh,
Oh, good Lord.
I'm
What's
just
the-
glad they got away with the bronze, or did away with the bronze.
Yep.
It,
Yeah,
it wouldn't
that's-
work. It wouldn't work, man.
That
I
got-
never thought
that got
that color
played out.
worked.
They got played out.
Yeah,
It looks good on that one, dude.
This is
I mean,
nice.
that bike just, it's fucking badass.
Yep.
Like I said, the first one I've seen that I thought first one I've seen where I would lay down that money for it.
Yep. I'm with you. Not the white so much, although the white's beautiful, but it's still.
Yeah.
I'm glad we got the
That's right.
black one and it worked.
They did a
It's-
good job, dude. Harley did a good job this year, I think. Nobody's
I mean,
talking
there
about
were
the
people-
Softails, I know that.
Yeah, there were people talking every which way, overpriced stuff, too expensive, and they're like, I'll keep my twin cam, but
They're always going to say that.
Anybody that says I'll keep my twin cam over the Milwaukee 8 is not riding it. Is not putting miles on their bike. The Milwaukee 8 is a far superior engine to the twin cam. There, I said it. All you twin cam people,
Oh my God!
all you twin cam people can
Now you
And,
started it.
brush
Well, I
your lips
mean,
against my taint.
You know what? Facts are facts.
the twin cam people are in their feelings, you're saying?
Everybody's broken.
Here we go.
So okay, so if we're gonna say
You know what? Fuck feelings. Fucking all you goddamn soft motherfuckers.
I was just gonna ask
Jesus.
what the best value was, but honestly, all of them are a pretty good value this year.
I think it's across the board. I mean, I think, and again, these are tried and true business practices, right? Trim down the SKUs, simplify the lineup, charge the price point you need to charge, and sell.
You know
I
what?
think
If
they hit
you're
it.
riding a twin cam, if you're riding a twin cam, you're old enough to know how to suppress your feelings. God damn it! Don't get bent out of shape.
So
Not like this younger generation that wears it on
let's
their
talk
sleeve.
about the one really controversial thing that I've seen over the last week. Now that word is out on the amazing, from what I
It's
understand,
pretty good size, isn't it?
infotainment system, right? That they have now kind of followed the model of car manufacturers that you would expect, to where that all that real-time service is a subscription now.
So what is it? 14 inches? Is that screen 14 inches now, Dave?
It's 12.
No.
It's 12.3 inches across the line.
Well, we'll call it
And
14.
that's on a diagonal.
That's how guys do it.
Yeah. So with the navigation, with the real-time traffic and weather, right?
Okay.
It's I think $330 for 3 years for that service. It's included with the CVOs. But if it's not a CVO, you have to pay for that subscription, is my understanding.
Okay.
Do you
And then it's
have
only
to
for
do
Does it
3
that?
have
years.
Apple CarPlay?
Now, no, it's got CarPlay. It's
Do
got
you have the
CarPlay and
option
everything.
to not do
So
the
then why
subscription?
why do
But
you why do you
you
want to
can-
pay for the
you
why do you want to
cannot
pay for that then?
You cannot do it, right? So you don't get any map upgrades or anything. But if you get the subscription for 3 years, you get map upgrades, live feed, and all other stuff. If you use it, I would just use CarPlay.
I would too.
But that's the same thing. I mean, that's the same thing I've been putting up with on cars for at least 10, 15 years.
Right.
So I don't understand why everybody's getting their panties in a wad over it.
Why don't you just use CarPlay?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would too. I wouldn't pay the extra money
Yeah.
when you could use CarPlay and have your integrated maps that update.
Yeah, I don't know that I would pay for that. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of how they've moved everything to subscriptions, but I guess it just depends.
Yeah, well, that's the
way of the world.
That's the way it is, and
I
it's not
know.
going back.
I know.
Not when you get a 5x valuation on subscription-based revenue.
Especially when you can get there's a subscription for meat. You can get
Yeah.
meat sent to your house every week. Get a subscription for meat.
That's different, though.
For did
No,
you see? She
she'll do it
raised
for
her
meat.
eyebrow. Did you see her raise her
I just
eyebrow?
logged back
I didn't
in. And
even
I
know
heard
I
something
rose
about
my
meat.
She's like, oh, that's different.
She's saying she'll subscribe for more meat.
I would pay for like a food subscription, maybe, but I don't know. Some of the electronic stuff that's moved to subscription based, I'm just not a fan of it.
I prefer my meat in tube form.
Of course you do, Tony.
Dude, I don't think that's what you meant to say. I think those were the wrong words that came out of your mouth.
I don't believe
The
they were.
truth
I do
is
not
here.
believe they were.
When's your birthday?
I got a fucking big delay here going on.
Still?
On
Yeah, I
your
got
end,
some-
Tony, you're not delayed on our end.
No.
No,
What's delayed?
Nope.
I mean, we don't know,
I don't know.
if
It's
he's
like
delayed.
it's like I say something and it takes you all like a few seconds to respond. It's like it's
That's not
like
the
it's
delay.
delayed.
That's not a technical thing.
We all collectively decided to do that just to fuck with you tonight.
Well, you know what? I got something you all can work on.
So, Dustin, what else? Is there anything else there that is like the infotainment subscription that's not being talked about much?
Not really. I think you covered most of it. I haven't dug too deep into the technical features and everything. I've been too busy at work just photographing them and making, pretty pictures and media for these. I haven't been able to read too much on.
What's the ass
lot.
fucking on them?
Well, the price was posted with each slide.
Yeah.
No, I meant on the back end because obviously somebody's getting fucked with the subscriptions, according to Percy.
Oh, he said it's $330.
Yeah,
$330
it's
a year.
Yeah.
No, for 3 years. It's
for 3
the same.
years. For
The
3,
same
so-
thing you would pay for your car. It's no.
Wow.
They just adopted the automotive model,
You know, I don't even know
which
why
makes
they.
sense.
But does it make sense when there's CarPlay out there? No,
Well,
the
no,
people with
no,
Android,
so-
I get it. You know what? They might as well just buy it because everything.
Yeah, the CarPlay stuff.
Apple.
The CarPlay stuff is. I mean, you got CarPlay, you got CarPlay. But if you don't have a smartphone or you don't want to use your smartphone,
Who doesn't have a smartphone?
I don't
If
know,
you don't have a
dude.
smartphone, you have no business driving one of these.
I don't know. You listen. to
Well, we're
people
not talking
bitch
about
all
the
time.
Android users because obviously they're not smart.
Yeah. But if you
Better
are
watch out,
relying on the
Tony.
built-in GPS, then that's what you got.
Hey,
If you
I
want to
did
keep
hear.
it updated.
I did hear one more thing, Dave, and maybe you heard this too, but I heard that Harley dropped Senna, and they moved to Cardo for all of their.
They did
their
because we got new
communications.
Cardos in,
Interesting.
and they're Harley Davidson branded.
Yep.
Nice.
Yep. So they dropped Senna, and
Nice.
Senna can eat now
Finally.
fully eat a bag of dicks because even Harley dropped him.
Yeah, I'm hoping.
Senna ate a bag of dicks anyway.
Dustin, is it wireless CarPlay?
I believe so.
Yeah, so I'm hoping there's no weird codec they're using like they did on that other piece of shit, that boom GTS crap.
Are you still using that Senna stuff? Are you still trying to say that it's worth a shit, Dave, or did you give up on it?
I've got it on one helmet. I've got a video I need to edit on another testing thing that we did.
Does it work?
Garbage.
I'm going to be truthful. I was a little shocked at how these latest models of
shitty it
Senna.
was?
It was no connecting. Bam, easiest ever to connect. Sound quality is good.
Well,
They'll leave it at that for now.
fuck.
But
Yeah, we'll
yeah,
leave
but
it.
hopefully you can use any. I would hope if it's a modern piece of tech, you can use any headset you want and not have to deal with that bullshit that we deal with on the this model bikes.
The only thing
Oh,
Senna's
sure.
good for is to put the speakers on your balls and play a heavy bass song.
Some Cardi B.
Yeah.
Shit.
I did. I think I did see that they do not support Android car, whatever.
Why should they?
Android calls. Well, because I mean, Android killed that, right? They killed it. So it's not surprising they don't support it, or they're not saying they support it. But it'd be interesting to see if it'll run on it.
You know, one thing that was
I don't
surprising.
use that. We just use standard Bluetooth connection for our vehicles.
One thing that surprised me across this whole line that we've been talking about tonight, all the controls, like the hand controls, they're all the same. They're all like Pan Am-ish, CVO 23. It's going to take some getting used to for the people that are upgrading.
I heard the new
They got
grips
all
are
those-
really good.
Oh, they are. They are.
Yeah.
They're nice, especially the CVOs.
So what's going to be the big mid-year thing this year, you think?
Ultra Unlimited.
You think?
I would have to think that they're going to try to get those out mid-year. You would think, right?
They need some smaller bikes in the lineup.
Yeah, I would like
They're
to see
pricing.
it
They're
smaller.
pricing everybody out though.
Yeah, I agree. Because the cheapest you can get in, what is that, 16? 15 for a
14.
sporty?
14.
Well, they
sporty?
dropped the price, didn't they? On
On what?
one of the,
The Nightster.
sporties.
The Nightster dropped.
Yeah, they dropped
By
the price on
2,000.
it.
So how much is it now? 14?
The
13.9,
Nightster.
13.5, I think.
Yeah,
I
for
think
the
Dustin's right
special.
about
Yeah,
Well,
Yeah.
they say 13.5, but there's still going to be a lot of dealers out there hitting them with premiums on top of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
could be. Yeah.
Not everybody's selling
Yeah.
MSRP.
I don't know. I think
Yeah.
it's kind of apparent. I think at this point what they're shooting for, and it's not the lower end of the market.
They're doubling down on the people that have money.
I mean,
it's
this
pissing a
is-
lot of people off.
It's a luxury line
Yeah.
motorcycle, right?
Yeah, but
it's
that's
a
how they've
BMW
always
or
been.
whatever.
Right.
Yeah, but they've tried to play
Yeah.
games and
But I
say they
mean, you
weren't.
know-
But now I think they are all in. Right,
But I
Johnny?
mean, the thing is, I mean, at the end of the day, yeah, $45,000 is a fucking big price tag.
Yeah.
For a
I mean,
motorcycle.
that's like, yeah.
You know,
a lot of
big fucking
four-wheel
price tag.
vehicles
The
don't
new
cost that much.
SUV.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Truck.
there's fucking cars you can buy for less than that.
Yeah,
A lot
Yeah.
less.
You won't have as much fun.
You know, I think.
It depends on the car.
Hey, my
I think.
I
K5's
don't know.
fun.
You throw another fucking 15 grand at it, you can get a new fucking Corvette C8 at 60. You know what I mean? I mean,
Yeah,
You'll
but
never,
I don't know.
you'll never get out of it. I mean, I
That's
couldn't fold
getting in
myself.
yeah.
I couldn't fold myself down.
Yeah.
in one of
I
those.
was going to
fucking-
say. You think you got a
But no,
problem
I'm just
throwing
saying,
your leg over your
It
bike?
is a lot of money, man.
Yeah.
I would like to see Harley release that fucking what is it, the 400 or 450 they have in India?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That little bike.
Yep. The one that
I'd love
showed
to
up
see
on the
release
website
something like that here.
for a few
Yeah,
days.
just release it here and see what it does. I mean,
Yeah.
it can't be any worse than the fucking streets. Those things were the biggest fucking shiny dick going down the road ever. They were terrible.
Yeah, that was not good. Which maybe that's why they're not
Yeah.
doing this. I don't know.
Yeah. They,
But I mean, that bike looked cool though.
I saw
I thought
saw a
that
couple
400 looked cool.
I saw a couple of streets back in the day that were done up like what are those bikes that go off road and on
Enduros?
cement? Enduro, yeah. It was like
Yeah.
Enduros.
I saw a couple of them done up like enduros, and they looked really cool that way. My whole problem with that whole street lineup was that stupid ass tank. That tank fucked it.
They
for
were
me.
fucking dumb. Well, you saw
Everything
that
else-
they sent Bogan one of those motherfuckers.
Did he blow it into
One of
pieces?
those 400s.
Oh really?
No,
Oh,
it was
the
like a
400.
giveaway
Only
or
breaks
something.
things.
Oh,
Yeah.
the 400.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, they
he
sent
probably
him
could have
a
bought
400.
one. He probably could have bought one in
Are
Australia.
they going to sell those in Australia?
I don't know.
I don't know. But I wish they would sell them here. Just to see. I mean, what's that bike got to cost? What, 6 grand, 7,000 tops?
For now.
You
Until
know,
we start increasing
for
the
now,
tariffs
but
in
I mean,
China,
still,
then the
that's-
shit's going to go up.
That's getting
300%.
somebody into a fucking Harley. It's because I'll tell you what, I think with Triumph, they got that 400 at what, 65 or 7 grand. I mean, fuck, dude.
Yeah, that's
gotta-
for real.
If you're a new
I mean,
rider,
I-
what are
I'd
you
be-
going to go buy?
Yeah, I'd
Yeah.
be curious to see what their new rider plan is, or young rider plan, or
Yeah. It's used. Right now, it's used bikes. That's
Yeah.
what the new rider plan is right now, is used bikes
Yeah.
because it's the only ones they can afford.
Because I mean, when I bought my first Harley, it was 10 grand, and to me, that was my first Harley, and it was a lot. That was a lot of money, I thought, for a motorcycle.
Well, so how long ago was that?
Fucking spending
7 years.
what 16? So yeah, 8
Okay,
years ago.
so that 10 grand is at least the equivalent of what, 14 grand today.
I don't know.
So I mean,
It's
are they
just the
really
number
are they
that makes
really
your
off?
ass cringe, you know? And
Yeah, there are a lot of numbers making
yeah,
asses
they
cringe.
fuck you because you know what? I went in at 10 grand with just the tip. And now 8 years later, you know what I mean? They're fucking balls deep.
No, Tony,
Now I'm going, yeah, 43 grand's a fucking deal, man. Let's go.
you got
Man,
10
what a bargain.
you got 10 grand and you deep dicked it because you had it for like a month and took the whole fucking motor out of it.
Yeah, I did. But you know what? Now, 8 years later, I'm looking at 43 going, man, that's a fucking bargain. Look at all you're getting for that.
Yeah.
Fucking brainwashed. Those cocksuckers got me.
They got you all right. Say, we
Sons
should hit
of
up some
bitches.
Discord questions.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't
Hit
know if
'em.
we have very many. Let's
Oh,
see.
we have a few.
Yeah, we got a few out there.
So first one here is from Indy Steve, and he's in Indy, by the way, just in case you're wondering.
Scuba Steve.
Oh, Tony just talked wonders about Indiana last weekend.
Oh yeah, he's been
Yeah, he
throwing
did,
some
for
shade
sure.
at Tony.
And you know what? Most people that live in Indiana are going to agree with me. Just saying.
So Indy Steve says, how do you handle riding on roads, usually highways, that have the grooves in it? They make me feel like the rear
Well,
wheel is
most
going to come
states
out
don't have
right
that.
from under me. I hate doing curves on a highway that has them in there. Is there a trick to riding, or just relax and take it?
Yeah, don't squeeze on it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you got to
don't
breathe through
overgrip.
the pressure.
Yeah.
Don't overgrip the handlebars. Let the bike do its thing.
No.
Yeah.
You got to use a light grip and just breathe through it.
Yeah, it's gonna give you that wobbly feeling a little bit, right? But just like these guys said, if you're
Get
really
Jared in here. He'll explain it.
if you really grip down tight, it's gonna make it. It's gonna be unnerving. If you're
you know
loose
what?
on it,
You know what's worse
Yeah.
than those is going over a drawbridge that's all metal grate.
Oh, I bet that's not.
You know,
Those are fucking sketchy.
those will fucking
Yeah,
pucker
those,
your
those
ass.
are sketchy.
Yeah. But again, don't grip down. Just
a gravel road puckers Dave's ass. So
yeah. Okay. Next question.
You never want to grit your teeth.
oh shit.
The more you know.
Yep.
Yeah. All right.
So Matt Daddy says, how to deal with
Okay, so we
riders who
covered that.
feel they are on a higher level than you, and why do ADV riders at Starbucks have said attitude?
Well, we can tell you how we handle Ryan, if that would help.
Kid gloves. I just don't associate with those people.
That's what I was gonna say. I
don't
if
give a
they're a pain in the
fuck.
ass. I just don't go out with them.
You know what? I got a garden that's fresh out of fucks.
There you go.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never
I wouldn't
had that
know
issue.
because I don't ride my motorcycle to a Starbucks where all the fucking douche knuckles are hanging out. So I don't have that problem.
That
It's
was,
hard
that
to
was
get
There
just
through
are
all the
people that you
BMWs.
come across at like test rides though, or those demo days. We've had those situation where you're at like the Harley demo days, and they're just some assholes that think they know how to ride, and they're complete garbage. And like if you're stuck in that situation where it's a group of people, we always just kind of give them extra space so that you don't run into a problem.
I'm gonna buy Brittany a T-shirt that she can wear to demo days that says "My dick is bigger than yours."
I like it. I'll wear it every time.
I know you would. I know you would.
just give her one of those beer ball koozies.
Generally
and
the
she can
only
walk around with
female.
that.
So
Right.
last time I think there was two other females happened to be there. This like Jared and I showed up when demo days started, and I think there was a couple other girls.
Okay. Mike Oxlong says, this is a depressing question, but it's been on my mind even though I'm 23. Do you fear the day when you won't be able to ride, whether it's age, physical, mental health, or any other reason?
I don't think about it.
Fear?
That's deep. Fear the day. Do you fear the day when you won't be able to ride?
No.
I don't
do that.
It'll be It'll be like, aw, but
I think
I have more to live for than
be
just
the
bikes.
Natural progression of shit too.
right. I
Yeah,
think
I
if you put the time in and you've ridden enough, by the time you get to that point, I think you're ready to hang it up because you know you can't do it anymore.
I ride with a gentleman, 71, and you would never know it. He's got 3 bikes. Right now he's got actually just bought a V-Rod. He rides BMW. You know,
Did you meet him at Starbucks?
no, I didn't, but
No, it was the
maybe
coffee
go
place
there.
down the corner.
he's in our friends that ride group here that I ride with.
Okay.
Yeah, we were actually talking about it this weekend when we were out riding about the fact that, you know, like statistically, I've got my dirt nap will start sometime the next 15 to 20 years. Instead of worrying about that clock. Well, I mean, you get older and you start thinking about it, but instead of worrying about it, you just embrace everything that you can now. I mean, I know I've already got a plan. I know when I am not comfortable with the road glide anymore, then I'm going to go to 3 wheels.
Sure.
Easy peasy.
Yeah.
Hey, tomorrow's not promised. So,
Yeah.
I mean,
No,
you
not at
gotta
all.
live for today. You know, ride while you can.
Fuck no, dude. Let me tell you what. When you hit 50, your warranty's up. Just saying.
fact.
All right. Hey, Dustin, this one's for you.
For me?
This is from John Doe. He wants to know what a Zimbabwe swamp cannon is.
Oh, fuck. I don't know that one, but that sounds awesome.
I got a feeling it's got something to do about your ass. If it's,
I'm going to have to bring back...
Be surprised.
I'm going to have to bring back D. Attenborough and read
Okay,
this
so-
fucker. What is it? The
Zimbabwe swamp cannon.
Zimbabwe.
So, coming to you all next week, D. Attenborough is going to present to everyone the Zimbabwe swamp cannon.
No, why are we waiting? We're doing this today. Oh, fuck. I found it.
All right, it's all you.
Lord.
Did he
uncomfortable. No, he's trying to
he's
figure it
practicing.
out.
himself. He's reading to himself. Okay. Oh boy.
Just take your time. We can snip the silence.
I'm going to have to take something. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the legendary Urban Dictionary. Today, we have a special one for Mr. John Doe. The Zimbabwe Swamp Cannon. An epic reality phenomenon caused by pulling out too fast during anal intercourse, which causes a vacuum, which then sprays the fecal matter out of the victim and at a high speed. Velocity, if you will. And a sentence would read, my parents walked in on my boyfriend boning me in the yard. This is worse than the definition. I gotta read this in English. In like regular. That's bad.
My parents walked in is how it starts. Jesus.
Why would you do this in your parents' house is what I want to know.
Maybe they're teenagers.
That's worse.
Make it right.
Goddamn advanced teenagers.
Kids these days.
That's an advanced maneuver right there
wait, Ryan.
for a 17-year-old.
The old vacuum spray. That's
It's an advanced maneuver. You got to work your way up to that.
Don't ever take another question from John Doe.
Oh shit.
Did you see
Man,
this
we
on one of
haven't
your
done that
crime
in
scenes,
a
John
minute.
Doe?
Oh shit.
What?
I don't know. This is a crime scene he walked in on or something. Maybe
What
that's
are
why
you
he was
talking
asking.
I'll tell you what. We haven't done an Urban Dictionary in a minute. We need to bring that back.
Man, this caused a prolapse like a motherfucker.
I don't even think you finished reading it. You just gave up.
All right, well, here it is in
Too much.
Dustin Thacker language. My parents walked in. This is messed up because this is a woman. You should read it, Brittany.
Read it.
You
What
hope
makes
it's a
you
woman.
think I would want to read it?
Jared should read it.
Where's Jared? He'll read it. That poor bastard's probably experienced this.
Listen, we call that a Kentucky
Nope.
swamp cannon.
Not happening.
We call that
A Lexington swamp cannon.
a Lexington swamp cannon.
We call that Saturday night around our house. What are you talking about?
She's like fucking amateurs.
You better prep first.
Oh, God. Oh, all right. Shall we go to the next question?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think we better end it at that one.
I think so too.
I think the other questions are a little bit
Shoot.
longer, and I think we could save them for some
All right.
lengthier
Yeah.
discussions.
Maybe next week.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. So before we do leave, just a little bit of news. Maybe by the time this podcast is released, the FDBM 24 design for the shirts and to market the event should be unveiled. If not, it'll be shortly after this podcast is dropped. I think everybody's going to like it because it's looking
I think they will,
pretty
too.
good.
Nice.
And to add on to that, we will have more detailed information coming about FDBM 24 on the episode that drops the 19th of February.
And don't we have a special guest coming in February, Dave?
We do on that very episode.
That
we
will
will
be
have Andy, Greg, and maybe Frank from the Iron Horse Inn, who will be here with us to talk about all the cool, crazy shit we're going to do at FDBM 24 out in Whitewood at the Iron Horse Inn.
Awesome.
We should do some crazy shit.
We're going to do some crazy shit.
We do hot dog toss.
Not that cannon shit.
Vortex ass cannon.
Yeah.
I can tell you that.
Not doing that.
Can we do hot dog toss?
Tuning in ass
we
cannon.
may have some fun stuff up our sleeves. You'll have to tune in. Very good. Cool.
We can throw Rocky Mountain oysters instead if we want. Throw balls in your
Oh,
mouth.
God. Fresh ones.
We're
Got some
gonna
fresh
be
ones for
tossing
you.
those
Still
across
in-
the goddamn
still in
restaurant
the
like
sack.
cheese balls.
I'll pass.
Kobe.
Oh, shit. Brittany, read us out.
I ain't doing it this time. You guys are too weird.
All right. Thank you guys for listening to another episode of the 5 Dirty Bikers podcast. We will see you next week, and keep it dirty.